Well, good afternoon, Jetty Rockers. Welcome back to Jetty Rocks Fishing and Outdoors. I'm out here today with my wife, Amber. We're in the woods, and we're looking for wild blackberries. We're out here a couple weeks ago. We've seen a bunch of them that were almost ready to turn, so we're hoping that they're all turning now, that they're going to be ripe. So we're going to get to looking, and hopefully we'll get some. Alright, y'all, we just found our first bush, and here is some blackberries. We got a couple. As you notice, Babe's got boots on this time.
My sexy boots.
Her sexy boots. Because last time we were out here, she got bit by something. We're not 100% sure what it was, but after looking at the bite and looking at the area and seeing how bad it swelled up, and she did feel an actual bite, I think she was bit by a small pygmy rattlesnake. And the reason why I say that, because I know it wasn't a cottonmouth, because she definitely would have been in the hospital. I know it wasn't a diamondback, and coral snakes don't usually do that. They actually have to really get a hold of you. So the only thing that we could actually think that it was a pygmy rattlesnake, and this area is absolutely loaded with them. So now she's got boots on. I got boots on, because we are in rattlesnake area. So let's see if we can get some blackberries. Oh, we got a bunch right here. We got a bunch right here, babe. Bunch of them. That's what we're looking for. If we can get that thing full, I would be absolutely stoked. But these things will reach out and grab you, y'all. They will reach out and grab you. There's some red ones, but we need them to be black. Like these ones. Oh, there's a bunch right here, babe. A bunch of them. Just be careful, honey.
I'm just gonna let you.
Alright, y'all, we found some more. These are some fat ones right here. Babe can get to these right here. I can get these back over here. Some big fat ones right here.
Ow! Already got me.
Already got you? Yeah, we're getting a few, y'all. We are getting some. We're still a little early, looks like, but there is still plenty out here to get. Let's see if there's any more down here. Oh, there's a whole bunch right here. Oh yeah, this bush right here is loaded. This one's got a lot, and this one right here's got a lot. She's got a whole lot.
You're gonna have to go back and get those.
That's fine, I can get those. Yeah, these ones are fat right here. These are the ones you want. These are good.
Oh, there's some good ones back there, but I don't think I can reach those.
Yeah, I can reach them. Yeah, I'll let you get these right here because you can reach them, and I'll get these.
Ooh, you see that one?
Yeah, see, there's a bunch of them. Bunch of them, y'all.
I think we're doing pretty good now.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew the bigger bushes were up. I broke that one, so I guess I gotta eat it. Oh, those are sweet. Those ones are sweet. Alright, y'all, we got some right here. And Babe found some over there. She's picking some over there. I got some right here we're gonna get. Some big ones. The nice ones right here. Ah, that got me.
These look like they've already been done.
Yeah, it looks like someone's already picked them. But hey, yeah, I'm sure some birds got them. But I'm sure there's other people, but I'm sure we're not the only ones that come out here and get them. I'm pretty sure of that. We got some black ones here, y'all. I got some blackberries. And look what, we're getting full, y'all. We are getting there. We are getting there. The horseflies have not been nice to us. Not at all.
Well, I thought there was more than there was.
Yeah, well, there's enough. Make sure that wasn't an ant pile. It was not an ant pile, kid.
There might have been an ant pile.
I don't see no ants. Alright, y'all, this is what we're doing. We're just driving around. Amber's looking out on this side. I'm looking out on this side. And we see a bush that's got quite a few blackberries on it. We stop. And so far, we're doing pretty good, to be honest with you.
Look at all of it back there.
I know. That's the motherlode right here, but we have to get in here somehow to get them. But I'll let Babe get to the ones on the side of the road, and I'll get these ones in here. But yeah, there is a ton back here. I mean, a ton of them. We done found the mother lode. Let's hope I can get back here without getting tore up. Man, there's a ton of them right here. Yo, golly, look at all of them right here. I mean, there's just as far as you can see, there's blackberries. Blackberries everywhere. This is the biggest patch we've seen so far. I mean, this is a huge patch. I know, it's nuts. I'm just trying to get the ones that I can reach the easiest. These things will grab you, and I'll tell you, if you've never been scratched by one or stuck by these things, they don't feel that great. Ow. They got me. Yeah, this is nuts, y'all. This is definitely the biggest.
So many I can't get to.
Just get the ones you can, babe, because there's plenty of them out here. Plenty of them. Are you full yet, that container?
No.
Ooh. Gosh. They will grab you. Golly. My goodness. Alright. Look at all this. Absolutely crazy. How many berries are right here? A big one right there just looking at me. A big one right here looking at me. You hear him?
What is that?
What do you think it is?
What? What do you think it is?
It's a rattlesnake.
That was a rattlesnake?
Yeah, he's over there though. He's not near us, but yeah, that's a rattlesnake. Well, long as he stays over there, we okay. I don't know if y'all could hear that on the video. He was pretty mad. All right, we're gonna be here a while, y'all. We're gonna have 5 minutes of just us picking on this one bush. Y'all, just look at this bush. Look at all this. This is absolutely insane. Holy cow. This is a mega bush. I'm telling you. There's so many I can't even... Oh my gosh, they're just everywhere. Look at this, y'all. Just look at all this. This is crazy. I mean, it's never ending. I'll tell you what, you guys come out here. I wouldn't be doing this. I would not be stepping in this where I'm at right now without boots on. I promise you that. Especially when we just heard a diamondback over there in the distance. If you ever heard one, that's a sound you won't forget. There's so many berries here. It's just insanely stupid right here. All right, y'all.
I don't know if they're all gonna fit in there, babe.
No, we'll just fill this one up.
Okay.
There we go, it was full. Here's the lid. Okay. So we got one container full, and then we got a little bit of another one. Yeah, that's crazy. That was absolutely crazy. I'd like to go look for that snake, but
Oh no.
I need to bring my snake stick with me. I'll let you get it.
Oh, we got another lid.
Yep, here you go. Alrighty. Well, that was a good little stop right there, y'all. See if I can get him to rattle for me again. Sounded like he was over here. That's where he sounded like he was at. Somewhere around here. They're hard to see though. If you ever been looking for them, they are, especially if they're sitting still someplace and they don't want you to see them, they are very difficult to see. All right, that's pretty good. As far as I'm concerned, that was a good trip. All right, y'all, we're back at the house. It was actually a couple days later. We actually put these in the freezer. I just thawed them out and I cleaned them, washed them. Don't wash them before you put them in the freezer. Do it afterwards. Everything will float. It makes it a lot easier. So we got basically 4.5 cups of blackberries here. Wild blackberries. We're going to have 1 package of Sure Gel. Sugar. We're going to need some sugar and just a little bit of water. So I'm going to put enough water in here to cover the berries. That should be enough. I'm just going to cover them. Get them all flat there. All right. That's perfect. That's what you want. I'm just covered, just like that. Then I'm going to put my Sure Gel in here. I'm going to bring these up to a boil. All right, get it going. And we are making jam, so we're not making jelly. So what that means is we're not just using the juice, we're using the whole berry, everything. We're going to use all the pieces, seeds, everything, because that's what Amber wanted. So that's what we're going to do. So we're not going to be pureeing anything. We're not going to be straining anything. We're just going to crush it up a little bit, let it come to a boil, put the pectin in, put the sugar in, and then we're going to put them in jars. All right, y'all, if you see stuff floating, just grab your strainer and get it out best you can. There you go. And we're going to stir. You constantly got to stir this stuff. You don't want it to burn, because it will. The berries will burn. Just mash everything down a little bit. Get all these berries break up. All right, then you're gonna start adding your pectin. Add a little bit. Stir it around. More. Yeah, I'm trying to do all this one-handed because the other hand is holding the camera. Alright. Turn this down just a little bit. Starting to boil. I already got all my jars and everything ready. Got my lids in there heating up. Alright, now we'll add in our sugar, which we're using about 4.5 cups of sugar. Reason being, wild blackberries can be very tart, y'all. They can be tart. Alright, so now we're going. That's looking good. Now we're going to let this come back up to a boil. We're going to let it boil for 1 minute. And I'm gonna see if I can't find something I can mash these berries with. I do want them to be mashed a little bit. So I've got a masher. There we go. There we go. Just gonna keep doing that. Get all that going. Get all these berries broke up. Looking good, and then we're going to be able to jar these up. Alright y'all, our mixture is done. So now we're going to, without trying to make a mess, actually hold on, because this stuff does stain, so I'm going to do my best not to make a mess, y'all, because Amber will kill me. But we're going to go ahead and load up our jars. That's all we do. You want to get it just to the rim there. I put just a little bit more in there. That should be good. Let me see. Perfect. Okay, we got that one done. All right, we're going to fill these up, and then we're going to have to let them sit. All right, y'all, got all my jars filled. I got one that's not all the way filled, but this one we're just going to put in the refrigerator. So I'm not going to water bath this one because I'm just going to put it in the refrigerator. We're going to water bath these as soon as it comes to boil. Let it boil for 10 minutes. And then we're going to take them out, set them on the towel, and let them rest. Alright, y'all. We got all our jam done. We got 7.5 jars. Got a little half jar right there. So we'll be eating that one first. We got already popping. Just brought them out of the water bath, and most of them are already popped. That one's pop, 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 pop. I got one more left to pop. Awesome. All right, y'all. Well, it's the next day, and it's not completely set. I mean, it's starting to set a little bit, but it's not completely set right now. It can take up to 48 hours, but it's been just over 24 hours right now. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on this bread. And if it doesn't set fully, we'll just use it as a syrup or as a glaze, which what I have found when you're using Sure-Gel, that especially with wild berries, it's a 50-50. Sometimes they'll set perfectly, other times it doesn't set. But this one here, it's been sitting in the refrigerator, and I've been moving it a lot, you know, looking at it and tasting it and all that other, because the taste is phenomenal. So I've been moving it. You're not really supposed to move it, but I've been doing that. So the other ones might actually set. I'm gonna give it another day or so. I'm gonna give it the whole 48 hours. But I'm gonna go ahead and just taste this real quick on some bread. Yeah. Yeah. That is good, and that would be, if it doesn't set up, that would be really good on some pancakes or some waffles. Makes really good syrup. Really good syrup. Also, you can use it as a glaze if you want to use. Some people like berry syrup like that on pork. Me personally, I've never tried that, but you could use it if that's what you want to do. If this doesn't set, which this one probably won't, I'm just going to use it on pancakes. Pancakes, French toast, stuff like that. It's fantastic. It's phenomenal. And these wild blackberries, they just have a really good flavor. Yeah, that's really good. I mean, flavor-wise, I knocked that out of the park. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Not too sweet, just enough sweetness with a little bit of tartness that you get from the blackberries. That's the way to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and watching it. And this is a little bit different than other videos I've done, but this is just some things that we do. We Amber and I go out every summer, every late spring, early summer, and we go looking for blackberries. And we come home, we either make jelly or we do cobbler, stuff like that. Or sometimes I'll just put them in the freezer and just freeze them, then I'll go get a handful and I'll eat them while they're frozen. I actually like it like that a lot. I really do like that. I do that with grapes too. I just stick them in the freezer, and then when it's hot outside, I just have frozen fruit and I just eat that as a snack, and I really like it. So I hope you guys learned a little bit. Not a full process in how to can stuff. Y'all follow your own processes. You just look it up, everything, because you can really mess up some canning and you can actually get sick if you don't do it correctly. So don't follow me on this. This wasn't a canning video. This wasn't a how-to canning video. This just was a quick video on how we make some jelly, some jam, and use our wild blackberries. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Tight lines, y'all.